Good evening. Scotland's Health Secretary Good evening. Scotland's Health Secretary Humza Yousaf says continued restrictions in Glasgow are needed to avoid any future lockdowns. Glasgow has seen a spike in the Indian variant of the virus and is currently the only area of the country to remain in level 3 COVID rules. It comes as a new study has found the Pfizer vaccine to be almost 90% effective on the Indian strain after 2 doses. Ryan Marr reports.
Keeping the bar in check, but with no date on when it can reopen. With COVID cases keeping Glasgow in level 3, it's been a blow to the city's hospitality industry. This bar in the south side of the city has been unable to open since October. They want more clarity from the government.
2 days, isn't it? We've got to order stock 2 weeks in advance. So to be told 2 days before, it's just not feasible. We've all been off for nearly a year, it's dreadful. It's the mental health of the people all around about, and they're all expecting to come back and then to get told 2 days before it. It's just no good.
The concern in Glasgow has come around the Indian variant of the virus. However, there is optimism about suppressing that strain, with a new study showing that the Pfizer vaccine is 88% effective against it. The pace of the vaccine rollout is also expected to increase in the coming weeks, with the under 40s now being offered their jabs, which could bring good news for Glasgow.
With the vaccine rollout, does the new variant lead to more hospitalisation and more severe disease, which then requires admission into ICU? Now, if the answer to that, which I hope the answer to that is no, then of course we can look at what we can do in terms of easing restrictions into the future.
The Public Health England report into the Indian variant also shows a significant increase in protection after 2 doses compared to just 1.
Don't be complacent. Go and get the second dose. You will have some protection after the first dose, so that's important. But you really will make a huge difference to your protection against becoming very unwell if you go for the second dose.
Tomorrow, flights will start to leave Scotland to green list countries as international travel resumes. But for businesses in Glasgow, the wait for the green light continues. Ryan Marr, STV News, Glasgow.
Scotland's Lord Advocate is to stand down. James Wolfe has been in post for 5 years and is head of the country's prosecution service. The Solicitor General, Alison de Rollo, has also confirmed her intention to leave her role. Police say they are treating a fire in Renfrew as attempted murder. Officers say they believe a fire at a house in Wester Park Gate was started on purpose. No one was seriously injured. The Scottish Secretary has been told that he should fight plans for a free trade deal with Australia that farming leaders here have warned against. The SNP's Ian Blackford has written to Alistair Jack saying a tariff-free agreement would represent a bitter betrayal of farmers. The UK government said that the industry would be protected in any deal. Boxing now, and Josh Taylor has made history after beating Jose Ramirez to become the undisputed light welterweight world champion. The Scot became the UK's first unified world champion of the 4-belt era after his victory in Las Vegas last night. He says he hopes his next fight can happen in Scotland.
I'd love to go back home and take a big fight back to Scotland, you know. And now, especially now is the time to get that fight at Edinburgh Castle or Easter Road. I know Easter Road are going to be up for having me there, and they've said it to me a few times. So I'd love to have it at Easter Road, but I'd love to fight at Edinburgh Castle. You know, I think that would just be iconic with the castle lit in the background.
And finally, St Johnstone fans have been celebrating their team's historic Scottish Cup win yesterday. The team returned to McDermott Park last night after their 1-0 win over Hibs.
Something we never thought we'd see in a lifetime.
I don't think we'll ever see it again.
Potentially we'll never see it again, who knows? It's the impossible dream, but dreams can become a reality, who knows?
Brilliant, it's hard to believe because we weren't there. It's sitting at home's not the same obviously as being there, but just amazing, eh?
After lockdown, being out with the friends and family and being able to celebrate St Johnstone with the Cup double, never happened before, never likely to happen again. It's absolutely fantastic.
Congratulations to them. And that's all from the STV News for this evening. We're back again from tomorrow during Good Morning Britain. But from everyone here on the weekend team, have a very good evening. Bye-bye.